Let's say you're scrolling on TikTok, and suddenly you stumble upon this live stream of a hand ruffling through some balls. So you send over a donation.
All right, Dan the Pencil Man, let's see what you get.
Each ball has a note with an item you can win, so they pick one of them up, and ooh, an AliExpress gun. Now that is a very good scoop. You are very lucky. And then you wait a few months, and who knows? Maybe you even get this thing that you paid for. Probably not, because these things are often a scam. Recently, TikTok decided to ban all Mystery Scoop live streams. This happened in response to them essentially finding out that their website has kind of turned to a sort of online casino. In 2023, TikTok has announced a ban on all gamification and gambling actions for TikTok users, especially those with a TikTok shop, essentially attempting to stop all gambling actions that happen on their app using their donation services. And I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this ban. I don't think they should have just gone for the live stream mystery scoops. What about the pre-recorded ones? You know, the ones who often lie about their business, sell you products that can cause you serious harm, maybe even kill you. Because after opening today's mystery scoop, there's no going back, baby. This rabbit hole goes deep. There's like an actual crime syndicate involved in this at some point. But I guess we'll get into that later. The first thing I want to talk about is Sky Defense is one of the biggest mystery scoop accounts out there. Their videos are incredibly ASMR aesthetic type beat. So first of all, they print the order, then they do a bunch of ASMR stuff on this cardboard, take out a thingy, pick the color and theme by doing more ASMR. Color says green, okay, let's go. And then the rest of the balls determine what they're actually gonna get. Some of these items being an adorable pepper spray, an AliExpress stun gun, and a fun little knife that you can use to stab people with. If we go to their website, we can see that we got just in time for an incredible deal. Their viral self-defense mystery scoop has been discounted from $135 to just $13. I guess this is what winning the lottery feels like. Oh, but wait a second. If we click on choose options, we can see that the $13 price point actually just refers to the smallest scoop you can get. Just 3 little balls. And the discount from $135 only really refers to the all scoop 30 ball option. 10 times the balls. Up until recently, you could also pay $20 more to get them to actually film them picking out the balls. I'm assuming the reason they discontinued it has something to do with the recent ban. I don't know. Kind of ridiculous to get people to pay for this when this is essentially like the selling point of this fucking thing. You know, the sort of gambling-esque excitement. What am I gonna get? What kind of lanyard is it gonna be? Oh god, I wish I'm gonna get a lanyard and oh, this is actually something that I use. Today's sponsor, Manta Sleep. As you can see, and come with me for a second. As you can see, I'm in New York right now. I flew here after going to a wedding in Cyprus. It was a 26-hour journey because of all the layovers and stuff. I'm not kidding when I say that the only reason I managed to get some sleep is because of this bad boy right here. Let me tell you, you'll never find this on one of those websites because Manta Sleep actually uses incredibly premium products that feel really good on your face. Past products that I use, I struggle to nap because a lot of light was still kind of bleeding in. But when you wear this, it's like you're in the crevices of my soul. It's dark and empty, and there's nothing going on that's gonna distract you. So now, I'm a professional napper, baby. Professional napper. This has genuinely improved my life, so click on the link in the description and use code Pinely for a 10% discount on your order. I said it before on the Evil Pinely channel, and I'll say it again. The concept of wanting a cute little random batch of self-defense items bewilders me. Here are my problems with it. A, why would you want a cute thing that kills people? That's weird. Okay. B, wouldn't you like to purchase these things like based on a necessity? Why would you want a random batch of self-defense items? It's a necessity-based product, not an accessory. You're risking ending up with 80 tasers that don't work when you can just go out and buy one taser that doesn't work. Be smart, come on. In this haul alone, I counted, I think this person got around 100 lanyards, and this is what they're posting as like promotion for their service. Personally, I don't need any lanyards. 0 is my optimal amount of lanyards. C, you can find most of these items on AliExpress. The quality of these things is horrible, which is obviously quite a big problem when we're talking about something that someone might use while trying to defend themselves in a life-risking sort of situation. D, they lie in their TikToks. Let's look at this self-defense mystery scoop from earlier. The thumbnail for it includes a price breakdown. This haul is apparently worth $77.43, while the buyer only paid $48. Seemingly a very good deal. I was curious about it, so my incredible researcher, she's right there, tracked down those items. Lanyard, $5. Bit of a stretch though. Pepper spray, 99 cents. Whistle, $1.34. Mini suitcase, $2.40. Lip balm holder, $1. How's that a safety product? Pink lanyard, not pink, 99 cents. 3-in-1 tool, $2.13. Champion lanyard, $3. Knife, $1.59. And stun gun, $7.50. Now at the end of the TikTok, it says that the total value of these items ranks up to $77.43, which is great value considering the buyer only paid $48. But if you look at our counter right over wherever it is, the items are not worth $78. The number that we reached, $25.94, is also, we're really giving them the benefit of the doubt. We're pretending as if all those lanyards, like the ones from Nike, actually come from Nike, when that is obviously not the case. The in-store value that they're referring to is just the prices that they put up for these products on their website, where they intentionally put up ridiculous prices to make the scoops seem better than what they are. $45 for a bunch of keychains? Yeah, that seems very reasonable to me. A French monarch about to get executed. This seems like a good price for this thing. So like we said, $25 if you end up trying to get those items from a variety of different places. But the all-knowing researcher ended up tracking down the Alibaba link where they actually get all of this stuff from. They buy the whole thing in bulk, obviously. And let me tell you, the in-store value of this thing is not $77. It's not even $48. It's not even the price that we gave, $25. The real in-store value of this pile of crap is $4. They bought this stuff for $4 and they're saying that it's worth 20 times that price. I feel like I'm gonna go insane. But is this stuff any good? Well, this YouTuber called TylerTube made a video where he tries a bunch of AliExpress self-defense products. Essentially the same garbage that you'd get from one of these balls, so let's see what he has to say about it.
Right away, you wouldn't use a knife like this for self-defense because a slip joint knife is very easy to, like, if you're gonna stab into something, it's very easy for it to fold on your fingers and cut you.
I guess that's one good use for it. If you've ever wanted your finger to be shorter, yeah, go ahead and buy a mystery scoop. Just kidding, because Sky Defense makes sure that even these people, these proud people who wanna have their fingers to be a little shorter, Sky Defense makes sure that even they're dissatisfied. When we go to their Better Business Bureau page, we can see that they have an impressive score of 1 out of 5 stars. This is what the public is giving them, 1 out of 5 stars. The BBB gave them a rating of F. Ouch. Let's read what they have to say. In complaints filed at your BBB for SRD Cosmetics, that's the same company. What is this, the Loud Noise Festival over here? What is this? They brought the loud noise people to make a bunch of loud noise in the background of my video. There's a helicopter, a bus, and a truck. Several customers report non-delivery of products and dissatisfaction with communication with the business. The BBB submitted a written request for the business to address the pattern of complaints in September 2021, which is around when they started off. This has been going on for a while. To date, the BBB has not received a response from the business. Mamma mia. Okay, so this is pretty bad, but who knows? Maybe this is just an isolated incident. Maybe Sky Defense is the only bad mystery scoop account out there. So let's talk about the other very popular subgenre for mystery scoops, the makeup ones. The way it works is practically the same, but with makeup. This account is called Beautifly. They got all this nice stuff with really nice looking, professional kind of packaging. And the reason the packaging looks so good is because they steal it. The packaging looks so good because they steal it all from other brands. This is the leg tanner they showcase. Let's see it in the TikTok next to my head. Here it is right there next to my head. The actual price of it is about $1. And this right here is the real thing. Costs a bunch more. They just stole the packaging. Every single item they showcase is AliExpress trash masquerading as a quality product. Their concealer, AliExpress. Their setting powder, AliExpress. Hair wax stick, AliExpress. Blush and highlighter, AliExpress. These AliExpress items often do not list what sort of ingredients they use and can reportedly be quite dangerous for you. In this BBC article, they state, fake cosmetics found to contain toxic chemicals. It said the products could pose serious health risks as well as defrauding consumers and businesses. Later, they go on to say, people are being warned about fake cosmetics after toxic chemicals such as mercury were found in seized goods. I guess that's part of the mystery. Are you gonna get a nice new concealer for your face, or are you gonna get permanent damage to your nervous system? In a documentary by Refine29, they talk about how some of these fake makeup products can also contain things like lead.
Have been found to contain lead, arsenic, mercury, even horse urine.
So that's pretty cool. Now I'll say this. Can you film that over there? Can you film that over there? Look at these guys. What the fuck? Now I'll say this, in face of all the mercury, lead poisoning, and permanent nerve damage, I was bewildered when I saw the 4.9 star review that these guys have on Judge.me. 4.9. How? Did all these people die before they figured out it was the mercury poisoning? I've never received my items, still haven't got my items. Seems to be a theme with mystery scoops. Do they even exist? I guess that's the maybe the real mystery after all. Packing could be better, few things got smashed. Actual tangible concerns. Now let's go to the vague land of the 5-star reviews.
So this person, Sarah W, states that she never received the scoop, but it has 5 stars, which is interesting. This person, Hannah, makeup amazing scoop. And then we got this person with a different name who also said makeup amazing scoop in all caps. Hannah has only left 1 review on this website and has been with Judge.me since 1969. Before the internet, which is pretty impressive. This person, Aaliyah, also said makeup amazing scoop, which is the name of the scoop. 5 stars, 1 review with Judge.me since 1969. I have no idea why it says it in so many accounts. Amanda, amazing, 5 stars, 1 review with Judge.me since 1969. Amanda D, awesome, got so much good products, very impressed, 5 stars, 1 review. This isn't, I guess, direct proof that they fake their reviews, but come on.
The reality is that the mystery scoop model is very much created to be misleading. Here we have Pro Makeup UK. They don't do mystery scoops, but rather mystery boxes, which seems to be a lamer version of mystery scoops. They just pick what they want. They just and put it in a box. That's kind of lame. That sucks. The what am I gonna get in the ball thing, that was the main thing I approved of in this business model that they have. When you go to their website, the first thing that you're gonna see is that these guys like to use the word luxury a lot. Hot sell, luxury handmade press-on nails, luxury handmade. New arrival, Pro Make Luxury. And the second thing you might notice is that they often showcase their products as theirs. The name Pro Make is slapped onto absolutely everything. Let's pause this right here. You see this product? It has the name Pro Make and everything. If we go into the dark web and do some hacking, aka use the reverse image search that Google has, we'll stumble upon this series of links. Look at all these pictures right here. Look at them with your eyes. It's literally the exact same thing. Essentially the opposite of what Beautifly did. They take AliExpress products and just slap their logo on it to give people the idea that this is like their own luxury product. While the other guys slapped luxury products onto shit. What? It's either that or everyone else in the world is just jacking Pro Make style, in which case I think they should sue. This is especially funny considering how much they insist on referring to themselves as a small business. 15 boxes. Thanks, dear. Support my little business. They're just a cute little tiny little business. This flaunting of the small business girl boss vibe is something that all of these accounts do. It's essentially an aesthetic at this point that's being used to sell, not always, but sometimes it's used to sell garbage. Garbage. Get it? Garbage? I didn't even know that I'm gonna film this next to garbage, but then I ended up doing that. That's cinema, baby. Every single one of these videos is made to purposefully feel very personal. That's their whole selling point. That's the reason you decide to pay for their stuff at an overly priced value instead of just paying $5 to get this stuff on Alibaba. No one actually needs this crap. All these goddamn lanyards. Who needs that? No one. You're paying for the experience. We see the person packaging their product from their own point of view. All the little taps that they do with their nails on everything are meant to make us feel like these are almost little quirks that this person has, as well as doing ASMR vibes. They say shit like, oh my god, the 7th orders, honey girl, thanks a lot, love you. Honey girl, thanks a lot, love you? You can't call me that. Only your mom can call me that. I'm sorry. It's a bad joke. Maybe they do have a small operation. I don't know or really care, because at the end of the day, what they're doing, it's just drop shipping with a few extra steps. A piece of shit thing is still a piece of shit thing. It doesn't matter if you call me honey girl in the process of selling it to me. As far as I care, if people want to take the risk of putting this sort of stuff on their face, they can go ahead and do that, whatever. But obviously, they need to know that this is what they're doing. The reason all of these accounts use the label of small business owner and all that stuff, they do that because they know a few things. They know that people actually want to support these small businesses. People want to feel like the money that they're spending actually can have a direct impact on an individual rather than a mega corporation. The second reason is that there's a certain level of care that's expected when you get this sort of small business label attached to it. You expect that the person who made and packaged this thing that you're getting really wants you to have a good experience with it, when in reality, this couldn't be further from the truth. People often get their products completely damaged, like with these crystals. You know, if they even get their products at all. But what if I told you that this actually gets a whole lot crazier? Hey, remember that whole scam syndicate thing I mentioned at the beginning of this video? Well, let's talk about it. The last player that we're going to talk about is called Xtenify. What's Xtenify? It's another brand that makes those self-defense mystery scoops. Pretty similar to the first one that we looked at, Sky Defense. Actually, really similar. Actually, really similar. I've spent too much time and worry trying to figure out if these two are the same company. And that's why I need another set of eyes. So hopefully you, Delilah from Michigan, can help me out with this. I hope I freaked someone out just now. This is a TikTok from Xtenify. Let's keep track of what's going on here. So first of all, we got the printing, then they touch the cardboard, then they open the balls in front of the plastic drawers, and then they open the plastic drawer to pick out a bunch of trash, a bunch of garbage that these people paid for some reason. They take that out and they send it over to them because people love trash. This trash is the same trash that Sky Defense sells, but as we've already established, that's not really that big of a deal because all these people get their stuff from Alibaba, so whatever. But let's look at Sky Defense's TikTok from earlier, the one that we've seen at earlier. Look, we have the same printing, looks like the same goddamn printer. They do the whole thing where they touch the cardboard, ball action next to the plastic drawers, and then opening the drawers to pick up a bunch of junk that no one will ever use in their lives. Now I'll admit a few things. Sky Defense does use a bowl to ruffle through the balls, while Xtenify uses this thing. I'll admit that Xtenify's printer, while being the same printer as Sky Defense's, it has a bunch of glitter on it. I can see that with my eyes. But if we go to a more recent TikTok, we can see that now Sky Defense also has a glittery printer. It's glittery in a different way. Mr. Editor, if you can put the two glittery printers on the screen right now for a comparison, they are glittery in a different way, which begs the question, what the f is going on here? There's an implication here. Two things that disturb me. One, both of these accounts are just operated from different corners of the same room. Two, they're not the same people, and they just copy each other to a crazy degree, to the point of copying the glitteriness of a printer, for Christ's sake. Now this gets even more complicated when we find out that Sky Defense's business is registered in Ohio, according to the Better Business Bureau, while Extenify's business is registered in Cyprus. If you listen to the sponsor, that's pretty damn close to the journey that I did yesterday, and I can tell you, these two places are pretty far away. But we must remember, shell companies are a thing that Extenify is no stranger to. According to the same contact page, the company name that they're listed under is actually called Charlemagne. What's that exactly? Well, the all-knowing researcher has located these two articles about Charlemagne, one of them being by malwaretips.com. It's titled Charlemagne Ltd Scam Stores, a network of fake websites. Small business, my dick and balls. The other one is by James Greening, posted on fake website. Two kids just fell off a bike. The other one is by James Greening, posted on fake website buster.com. That's a promising name. While researching shopping scams, I have come across numerous scam networks of fake websites. Essentially, a scam network is a collection of independent websites created by a single entity for the explicit purpose of scamming consumers. Scam networks can operate many different kinds of scams: shopping scams, investment scams, phishing, and more. They're scamming the fish straight out of the ocean. The Malware Tips website states, the company Charlemagne Limited is named on many fake shopping websites that appear legitimate, but are actually fraudulent. They also make it extremely difficult for customers to get refunds. Fake Website Buster states, looking up the company information in the Cyprus Business Register revealed that Charlemagne Limited was registered in April 2021. The company directory and secretary are both listed under this name, right here next to my head, Agathy, who's also the director and secretary of at least 7 other companies, which means that this person is probably a figurehead. It is reasonable to believe that Charlemagne Limited may be a shell incorporation created from China, being misused by Chinese organization cyber criminals to launder the proceeds of scams. Here are some of the websites registered under the name Charlemagne. This fake Bed Bath & Beyond website. Look at this. Clearly a scam. This makeup company, this plush website, this place that sells luggage, and a company that sells goddamn electric bikes. Hashtag live refreshed. Okay, I might do that. All with that Charlemagne tagline right in the bottom. The article states that in total, there are 177 websites listed under the Charlemagne name. Small business, my dick and balls. I said it again, I don't give a shit. I looked up that Cyprus address on Google Maps. Look at this place. Am I led to believe that this is where 177 businesses operate from? It's clearly a shell company sort of situation. It's just a bullshit address that they gave. Apparently they have a shell company in the UK as well. So it's not that crazy that they might have an address also in Ohio, a fake address. I don't know. All the other websites did state Charlemagne in their thing. This one didn't. I don't know. Okay. I don't really know how to end this video. About a week ago, and this is a very real story, my grandma sat next to me and was like, oh wow, you're really not hitting 500K. She was like, oh wow, Jesus Christ. This thing it's really moving slow, isn't it? Oh my God. So that really hurt. Please subscribe right now to prove my grandmother wrong. Let's hit 500K so she can finally be proud of me. And after that, I'm gonna go even further. Let's go to 1 million. Let's go to 5 billion so we can all show my lovely grandma what the fuck is up. Pinely out.